Did you know that the secret to attracting wealth and prosperity was revealed thousands of years ago? And it's right in front of us, in the Bible. Hard to believe? Get ready for a shock. The principles that guided great millionaires are not just modern strategies, but eternal lessons that can transform your financial life. Now think for a moment. Why is it that some people thrive while others struggle just to pay their bills? Is it luck? Natural talent? The truth is, it's not. The difference lies in daily habits and decisions that, when aligned with solid principles, generate extraordinary results. Today, you'll discover 15 biblical habits that have the power to change your financial life forever. And here's a warning. While all of them are important, habits 6 and 14 have a special force to bring about rapid and profound changes. Curious? Then stay with me until the end, because what you're about to learn may be exactly what you've been missing to take a leap toward true prosperity. Topic 1. Recognize the importance of managing what you already have. Financial prosperity starts with a solid foundation, learning to value what's already in your hands. How many times have you caught yourself complaining that you don't have enough? The truth is, before seeking more, you need to take good care of what you already have. Imagine someone tending to a small garden. If they don't water, fertilize, and weed it, how can they expect to harvest fruit in the future? The same applies to your finances. This means organizing your accounts, knowing exactly how much you earn and spend, and cutting out unnecessary waste. For example, start by creating a simple budget. Use free tools, like finance apps, or even a notebook. List all your expenses and identify areas where you can save. In the Bible, we see Joseph in Egypt wisely managing grain during the years of abundance. He didn't wait for the crisis to act. He planned while resources were available. This is a call for you too. Take care of what you have now, because that management will prepare you for greater opportunities in the future. And here's the most interesting part. When you demonstrate responsibility with what you have, you make room to receive more. Think of how an employer values an organized and efficient employee. They are the first to be promoted. The same happens with finances. Organize yourself. Take care of what you've already achieved, and you'll be ready to multiply whatever comes next. Topic 2. Have a clear vision of where you want to go. To achieve prosperity, it's crucial to have a long-term vision that goes beyond immediate desires. Imagine an architect designing a building. Without a detailed plan, the result will be unstable. Similarly, the Bible teaches, where there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. Knowing where you want to be in 5, 10, or 20 years brings clarity to your financial choices today. Set big but specific financial goals. For example, do you want to own your own home? Set a timeline and calculate how much you need to save monthly to get there. Want to secure your children's education? Research savings plans for college tuition. The important thing is to create a financial roadmap that guides your actions while always keeping the final destination in sight. Additionally, remember to regularly review your vision. Life changes, and so do your priorities. Be flexible to adjust your goals, but never lose sight of the bigger objective. After all, it's that vision that helps you stay focused even when facing challenges. Topic 3. Practice patience and continuous effort. Financial prosperity doesn't happen overnight. It's built with patience and consistency. In a world where we're bombarded with promises of quick riches, remembering the principle from Galatians 6:9 is essential. At the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Think about building a house. You can't rush the curing process of the cement or the placement of pieces. Every step takes the necessary time. Likewise, financial stability requires continuous effort and patience to see results. For example, if you're saving to invest or pay off debts, remember that every small action matters. Automating savings, cutting unnecessary expenses, and regularly investing, even in small amounts, are like planting seeds in a field. The harvest may take time, but it will be proportional to the care you put into it. Think about strategies like the small steps method, where you set smaller goals and celebrate achievements along the way. This helps maintain motivation and avoids discouragement. The key is to remember that giving up too soon is the greatest enemy of prosperity. Many abandon their plans because results aren't immediate, but financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's the habit of remaining consistent, even in the face of difficulties, that differentiates those who thrive. Never underestimate the power of daily consistent effort. Over time, it shapes a path toward abundance. Topic 4. Be generous and share your blessings. Generosity is more than an act of kindness. It's a strategic way to attract prosperity. Proverbs 11:25 says, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." Beyond emotional and spiritual benefits, generosity can bring direct financial impacts. For instance, qualified donations may result in tax deductions, while helping others builds a valuable support network. Imagine an entrepreneur who offers free mentorship to young people. Not only does he strengthen the community, but he also becomes a trusted figure, attracting business opportunities. Generosity, when done strategically, isn't a loss of resources, but an investment in relationships and social impact. The practice of generosity doesn't need to start big. Donate a portion of your income, share your time, or use your skills to serve others. These small gestures create a cycle of blessings that return to you in unexpected ways. Topic 5. Seek wisdom before making financial decisions. Knowledge is one of the most powerful tools for financial prosperity. Proverbs 4:7 reminds us, "Wisdom is the principal thing." Often, financial failure doesn't come from a lack of money, but from a lack of information about how to use it. Imagine a sailor navigating without a map. Without knowledge of the winds or currents, he risks getting lost, or even shipwrecked. The same applies to your finances. Before making any major financial decision, such as investing, taking out a loan, or buying property, take time to learn about the subject. For example, if you're considering investing in stocks, start by studying the basics of the financial market. And if you need guidance, consult trusted experts, such as financial advisors or mentors with proven experience. The pursuit of wisdom also helps us avoid impulsive mistakes. How many times has an emotional purchase or a hot tip investment led to regret? By seeking understanding before acting, you're building a solid foundation for safer and more effective decisions. So, before taking your next financial step, stop, study, and seek advice. Topic 6. Cultivate gratitude to attract abundance. Gratitude is a transformative force that is often underestimated. When 1 Thessalonians 5:18 tells us, "In everything, give thanks," the message is not just spiritual, but also practical. People who cultivate gratitude tend to feel more satisfied, seeing opportunities that others overlook. Imagine someone who constantly complains about their financial situation. This mindset creates a block, making it harder to see ways to improve. On the other hand, those who are thankful for what they already have develop a more optimistic and creative perspective. A simple exercise in gratitude could be listing 3 things you're grateful for each day. It doesn't have to be something grand. It could be your job that pays the bills, or even a simple cup of coffee shared with a friend. This habit not only improves your emotional well-being, but also motivates you to take better care of the resources you have. A study from the University of Berkeley found that people who regularly practice gratitude demonstrate greater resilience during financial difficulties. Moreover, gratitude creates a positive cycle. When you acknowledge what you already have, you open space to attract even more. It's like watering a plant. Nurturing your current achievements with gratitude helps them grow and multiply. This doesn't mean ignoring your ambitions, but rather valuing the present while working toward the future. Gratitude, in addition to being a spiritual practice, is a powerful strategy for a fuller and more abundant life. Topic 7. Avoid unnecessary debt and live within your means. The Bible is clear about the dangers of debt. Romans 13:8 teaches, "Let no debt remain outstanding, except the continuing debt to love one another." The message here is simple yet powerful. Avoid getting financially tied to something that could compromise your freedom. Excessive debt not only drains your resources, but also your peace of mind. Think of how many people are trapped by credit cards or loans that consume a large portion of their income. The result? A life weighed down by financial obligations. If you're already in debt, the first step is to create a plan to eliminate it. Methods like the snowball strategy are effective. List your debts from smallest to largest, and focus on paying them off one by one. As you clear the smaller debts, you build confidence to tackle the larger ones. Another strategy is negotiating with creditors for lower interest rates. Remember, avoiding debt doesn't mean living in deprivation. It's about being intentional with your spending and prioritizing what truly matters. The key to avoiding future debt is living within your means. This means spending less than you earn and resisting the temptation to finance a lifestyle you can't afford. Before making any major purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Can I pay for it in cash? These simple questions can help prevent financial issues in the future. By living debt-free, you can channel your resources into building something far greater. Topic 8. Work with diligence and excellence. Diligent work is one of the pillars of financial prosperity. Proverbs 22:29 highlights that consistent effort and excellence lead to great opportunities. Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. This wisdom reminds us that, regardless of your profession, doing your best in every task opens doors that once seemed out of reach. Great achievements begin with small actions carried out with care and dedication. Imagine someone working a simple job, but constantly striving to improve their skills and deliver more value. That person not only stands out to their employer, but also attracts new opportunities, like promotions or invitations to start a business. To put this into practice, invest in continuous learning. Take courses related to your field, read inspiring books, and don't underestimate the power of networking. Diligence also teaches the importance of persevering, even when the path seems tough. Great entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs or Oprah Winfrey faced challenges before achieving success. The Bible offers similar examples, such as Joseph, who worked with excellence in every situation, even during adversity, and eventually became an influential figure in Egypt. By putting consistent effort into everything you do, you'll be building a solid foundation for prosperity. Topic 9. Plan for the future with wisdom. Planning for the future requires more than just setting basic goals. It means preparing for the unexpected. Proverbs 6:6-8 teaches us the lesson of the ant, which works diligently in the summer to ensure resources for the winter. Like the ant, you need to create a financial cushion to protect yourself during crises and take advantage of opportunities when the time is right. Set up a strategy to deal with emergencies, such as an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of expenses. Additionally, plan for major long-term goals, like buying a home or taking significant trips. The difference lies in thinking about the future without neglecting the present. Smart planning includes constantly reviewing your goals. Periodically assess whether your budget, investments, and savings align with your objectives. A well-structured plan not only provides security, but also gives you the freedom to dream bigger. Topic 10. Practice integrity in all your financial decisions. Integrity is one of the most valuable principles when it comes to finances. Proverbs 10:9 teaches, "Whoever walks in integrity walks securely." This means that by acting with honesty and ethics in your financial decisions, you build a solid reputation and gain trust from others and yourself. On the other hand, dishonesty might bring temporary gains, but it often results in bigger problems down the road. For example, fulfilling your financial commitments, like repaying debts or loans on time, shows responsibility. Similarly, being transparent in negotiations, or even when filing taxes, reflects integrity. In professional environments, this can open unexpected doors, as people are more likely to trust someone who demonstrates uprightness. Integrity not only strengthens your financial position, but also enhances relationships and opportunities. Staying true to integrity also means resisting the temptation of shortcuts that could compromise your values. Investments that promise quick returns but are ethically questionable often lead to financial and emotional losses. Remember, lasting wealth is built on a foundation of honesty and solid principles. Choosing integrity is an investment in something money can't buy, peace of mind, and the security of a stable future. Topic 11. Seek wise counsel before making important financial decisions. Seeking financial advice is more than just a recommendation, it's an essential strategy to avoid mistakes. Proverbs 15:22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed." This means that listening to more experienced people or specialists can transform how you make decisions. For example, if you're considering investing, look for local financial groups or attend seminars to learn from those who are already successful in the area. Mentors and professionals, such as financial advisors, can also help clarify specific doubts and create personalized strategies. This kind of guidance saves you time and reduces the risk of making poor decisions. Even when seeking advice, the final responsibility is yours. Use the information you receive to make informed decisions that align with your goals. After all, good advice is like a compass. It points you in the right direction, but it's up to you to move forward. Topic 12. Learn to be faithful with little to receive more. Financial prosperity begins with the ability to manage what you already have, no matter how small it may be. Luke 16:10 reminds us, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." This truth emphasizes that it's not about the amount of resources you have, but how you manage them, that determines your capacity to handle greater responsibilities. If we don't handle small amounts wisely, how can we expect to be trusted with larger ones? For example, if your income is modest, start by controlling your spending, organizing your budget, and prioritizing what's essential. Use simple tools, such as spreadsheets or finance apps, to track every penny. When you show discipline in managing what you already have, you open the door to greater opportunities. The story of Joseph in Egypt, who began as a slave but managed resources exceptionally well, illustrates this principle perfectly. His faithfulness with little led him to become one of the most influential figures of his time. Being faithful with little isn't just about finances, but also about habits and attitudes. Meeting deadlines, fulfilling commitments, and being diligent in small tasks builds a solid reputation and fosters trust. This mindset prepares you to handle more resources in the future without waste or disorganization. After all, great achievements begin with the wisdom to take care of the smallest opportunities. Topic 13. Trust the right timing and don't give in to anxiety. Financial anxiety can lead to impulsive decisions that compromise your future. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." This principle teaches us that great results require patience and perseverance. Acting calmly and with planning helps you avoid the pitfalls of making decisions in the heat of the moment. For example, many people fall for promises of quick wealth, such as financial scams or get-rich-quick schemes. These shortcuts often lead to financial losses and regret. Instead, focus on steady growth. Small, regular investments, disciplined savings, and well-thought-out decisions are much more likely to guarantee long-term stability. Learning to control anxiety is a skill that develops over time. Take a moment to pause before making important decisions, analyze the pros and cons, and remember that the journey to prosperity is a process. Trusting the right timing doesn't mean being passive, it's a way of acting wisely and with balance. Topic 14. Strengthen your spiritual life to guide financial decisions. Our financial choices often reflect our priorities and beliefs. Romans 12:2 invites us to renew our minds to align our decisions with higher values. Strengthening your spiritual life isn't just a matter of faith, but also a way to gain clarity and balance in how you manage money. When you seek spiritual guidance, it becomes easier to avoid impulsive or selfish choices and focus on what truly matters. For example, set aside daily time for prayer or meditation, asking for wisdom and discernment to manage your resources. By doing this, you become more aware of how your financial decisions impact your life and those around you. This spiritual connection also helps cultivate humility and gratitude, preventing traps like pride or the urge to compete with others. Strengthening your spiritual life doesn't mean neglecting the practical aspects of finances, but integrating them. It helps you establish priorities that go beyond material wealth, such as investing in relationships, helping those in need, and seeking a greater purpose in your achievements. When your financial decisions are rooted in solid spiritual values, you'll experience peace and satisfaction that go far beyond a bank balance. Topic 15. Keep your focus on what has eternal value. While money is useful, it's not the ultimate goal. Matthew 6:19-20 teaches, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven." This passage reminds us that true wealth lies in the impact we leave behind, not in what we accumulate. Your prosperity should reflect values that transcend the material, creating a lasting legacy. This could mean investing in relationships, such as spending quality time with family, or supporting causes that help others. For example, funding scholarships for young people, or contributing to charitable organizations is a powerful way to use your resources for something meaningful. These actions create an impact that continues far beyond your lifetime. Keeping your focus on eternal value also helps you avoid traps like the endless pursuit of status or superficial wealth. Align your finances with your deeper values and regularly ask yourself, is this contributing to the legacy I want to leave? When you live with this purpose, your prosperity takes on a much greater meaning. Now that you know the 15 biblical habits to attract prosperity and transform your financial life, one question remains. What will you do with this knowledge? These habits have the power to create lasting impact in your life, but only if you choose to put them into action. Knowing isn't enough. Action is what makes all the difference. So, what will your first step be today? Maybe it's reviewing your finances, setting a long-term goal, or simply starting to practice gratitude. Think about it. If you apply even just a few of these principles, what could your life look like in 6 months? 1 year? 5 years? To support you further on this journey, I've pinned a comment below with a list of powerful financial books directly related to the lessons in this video. These works can guide you toward achieving true prosperity in a practical and wise way. Don't forget to check it out. If this content was helpful for you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep learning more about how to achieve financial success. Remember, success starts with a decision, and that decision can be made right now. I'll be here to help you every step of the way.